As a quick reminder, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell to be notified for future videos. Hello guys, and welcome back to another Cuda's Diecast Customs video. Today, we are restoring a Johnny Lightning Mercury Cougar XR7 convertible. Guys, today we are going to repaint it and make it a little bit more modern. Let's jump into it. So this is our casting for today. This is our Johnny Lightning Mercury Cougar XR7. It was in alright condition. The paint was a bit chipped. The wheels did turn, and they were nice, but it wasn't what I was looking for. My goal today was to make it a bit nicer, refresh the paint, put some new wheels on it. So to start our process, we grab our drill and our drill bit, and we get at it. Remember guys, always wear your safety goggles, and if needed, wear your safety gloves. Safety first. After we drill out both rivets, then I grab my Phillips head screwdriver. It wasn't the screwdriver you should normally use. When you're prying a car like this, you should always use a flathead. This is just the screwdriver that I had laying around, but I will be more prepared for next time around. Well, I did grab my flathead like I said. Remember, it's just easier to fit it into between the tire and the base, just to pop it free. But then again, I have to keep drilling because it did not pop. This base really did give me a lot of trouble, but it wasn't too difficult of a challenge that would stress me out enough to give up on this project. While messing around with this, I do jab my hand with the screwdriver here in about 3, 2, 1 right there. And I did start bleeding. It hurt like a mother trucker. Don't get me wrong. That's why I always say, guys, make sure to wear your safety goggles and your safety gloves, because stuff like this can happen to anyone. And it hurt. Jabbing yourself with a screwdriver, it hurt. But as you see here, we do get the base free. I thought I broke the post, but then I realized it's a Johnny Lightning. It's a sturdy little car, so it just came apart. There's nothing wrong. I was just expecting the car here, checking it out. Just honestly, I was doing this to show a lot of that because I wanted to go back to the video when I was detailing the car, just so I got the proper details right when I finished up. So what else do we have here is we have our wheels. We will be taking those off today. Our interior, we did nothing really much with it. Like, look right there. That's where I stabbed myself. That hurt. That hurt. And our glass, and it's shattered, but I really couldn't do anything about it. But there's really nothing wrong with that. Stuff happens, you know. Now I'm going to move on to putting my metal pieces into the stripper. So I grab my stripper. Remember guys, don't take too much of them. And then I throw the hood and the body into the stripper. Then we close her up, make sure it's tight, shake it up, and then you put it off to the side. Once I put it off to the side, I move on to my hot soapy water that I also have in another pill container. And we throw in all our plastics. Once we're done with that, we do go over to the sink and we dispose of the water and scrub off our plastic pieces. After we clean up our plastic pieces, we do move on to our base. Our base was pretty, it was alright. It was clean, had some worn off paint of the chrome. And here is our donor car for our wheels. As you see here, they're they'll fit. They fit pretty perfectly. We had to trim them up a little bit, but they worked perfect for this car. And honestly, it gave it more of a modern look. So that's also why I picked out these wheels for it today. So we're going to do it again. We're going to sit here and we're going to drill out the car. And I will be right back. This was a pretty easy one to take apart. It kind of just fell apart in my hands. The plastic base didn't really want to go, so I kind of just wedged it out. But in the end, I did get the wheels that I wanted and came for today. The rest of the car, I will use it eventually. Probably for like a Mad Max type build, but we just put that away in our spare parts bin. So here is our wheels at play. After we clean our desk, I will be showing you them up close. So we did have to do a little messing around. I had to add some axle tubes, but that'll be down the road. But that's pretty much the look I'm going for. It's kind of a slammed modern look. And as you see there on the little note there, this car was only in the stripper for about 10 minutes, and all the paint came right off. Also, I needed the body to do some mock-up. I normally do a lot of mock-up stuff right before I put the car in the stripper, but today I kind of just left that alone and just went with the flow. I kind of got excited when I did this one. I normally do get excited, but today I got extra excited doing this one. So this is just the process I did today. It was a little bit different than normal. Got to change it up every once in a while, you know, guys? So while I'm prying away here, guys, I wanted to remind you of the Diecast Mafia build-off that we have planned for Monday. I want you guys to go check everyone out, including myself. And this month's build is TV or movie cars. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick reminder and to make sure to go check out 2HD Cat, Opaw, Matchbox Mark, and of course, Somo's Diecast. Don't forget to watch that, guys, because it's going to be a great build, and I think everyone's going to produce some pretty cool cars. So I want you to put a reminder on your calendar on Monday, February 15th, to make some time and go watch everyone's video. I'm keeping you guys up to that, so make sure you go check everyone out. We're going to move on to our body. This is what we were playing with. The car, as you remember, was only in the stripper for like 10 minutes, and that's how it turned out. So I'm going to do some old school using my steel wool pad here, and I'm going to clean up the hood for you guys. So for paint today, guys, we are doing a Tester's orange paint. If you remember from the 2 videos ago, the truck video, that is the paint that I'm going to use for this build today. It turned out great. So I hope you guys like that. It was a bit different for this car. I know it wasn't really original, but I wanted to change it up. I want to make it more modern. So let's go over and get to the paint booth. This is our car and kind of what it looked like, and what I was doing some slight details before it got to the nitty gritty. There's our hood, all painted, looking all fresh and new. And there's our body again. We did the windshield wipers, we did the engine outline, and then eventually we did some more details. You're going to see some pictures in a moment of that. There's our front end. We did the black and the grille and our bumper. We did our side light markers and our, our door handles. And then we did our back with our chrome pen and a red Sharpie. We also did the hood with the black.
So here is our final showing for this week's build. What we're going to start with is by showing you the interior. Didn't do anything really fancy, but sand down an edge so it can fit this bar. Next, we got the hood. We painted the hood, and then we put the black stripe down it. Because when I looked up this car, this is what popped up majority of the time. So I thought it would be appropriate to put on this. Our wheels, remember, they were all crusty. All we did was put our chrome pen on that to shine them up. They look very nice. We also put our rubber in hot soapy water and let them sit. Next, we're gonna move on to our body, the main culprit. So what we did here was we used our chrome pen for the front bumpers. We used white Testors paint for the front lights, yellow spray paint for the side light, red in the back, chrome pen on here, and we painted it in black. Also in the back, we did our rear lights in Sharpie, and then when we were all done, we clear coated it. And I think it turned out great. Orange is really a hard color to work with when it comes to a rattle can, so this is what we got. Also, we did our front end with black Testors paint. It turned out great. Next, we're gonna move on to the base. We didn't do much. We added our tubes, the front and back. We also put a little chrome pen on there to make it look a little cleaner, a little more sleek. I know it doesn't do much, but I thought it was necessary. And our glass. I was debating on replacing this. I think I'm gonna replace it eventually, but this is what I got right now. It sucks that it's cracked and damaged, but that's okay. We'll live with it. It's still cool. All right, guys, let's go see what we started with.
This is what we started with, if you remember. It was a very bland and old school Johnny Lightning Cougar. And the paint was chipped, and she really needed to be saved. So that is what we did today. Let's go see our final results.
And guys, here is our final results. This is our convertible Cougar XR7. I think it turned out amazing. It looks very sleek, has more of a modern design and color, and it kind of fits in with the more popular crowd. I love it. It looks great. I can't wait to put it on the shelf because it's going to really fit in with our other cars. Guys, let me know what you think of this build. I had a lot of fun putting this one together. It was not as difficult as our last build, if you all remember. And it felt good to do something more simple. We got a lot more of these Johnny Lightning simple builds coming up. If you guys do enjoy this, please let me know down in the comments. Always, guys, thank you for stopping by the fish tank. And I will see you in the next one. All right, guys, have a good day. Have a good week. Be safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you in the next one. All right, guys. Bye.